bounce back because it's game number 2 against Bren Esports. I love that you've thought about Few becoming the fuse of the circuit board of Bren Esports right now against Omega.
I like that.
If you think about it, it still looks like a 4 Protect 1 here for Bren, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's like really geared up to protect the Claude in the later stages of the game. So Omega will have to kind of really pick it up with Ryzen's Amon pick.
Yeah. By the way, weakness finder there for Kelra, so going to be prioritizing more of the slows.
Yes.
Usual build path for the Melissa is Windtalker Berserkers or Scarlet Berserkers, but Windtalker's becoming the popular first item because of that extra damage you can deal with the minions.
Yeah, it's splash damage onto the basic hits of the, of the Melissa.
Honestly, in any pick, I like the activatable items. You buy it first because you get more value out of it.
Yeah.
And it cools down more throughout the game. But again, you can't do that all the time. And I think, yeah, Windtalker is a very, very good pick against a very squishy Melissa.
Yeah.
Well, right now we're seeing still a systematic approach for Omega. Well, it seems like they're focusing on just the objectives because in the mid lane, there's a lot of Omegas putting attention to Few here, as we have talked about earlier.
Yep.
Yeah, Kyle Teasy again on the Julian. Good track record. Although I would not have been surprised to see, you know, Few on it, but again, will not be blessed with that today.
Yeah, I just realized I have to correct myself. I made a great point earlier about Fuse Julian, but it's Calteezy playing the Julian.
Yeah.
So it's I got swerved by Bren Esports.
The last pick with the last pick.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's okay, man.
I got swerved there. Got to talk to Paulo Expert later. You swerved me, bro.
Happens all the time. Happens all the time here for Bren Esports. Now it's going to be Omega with a head up onto the turtle. There goes the real world manipulation. Reset on the turtle means it's going to be a more extended team fight. Pandora is actually quite low. Forced to flicker out. There goes the ultimate. Ryzen takes out Pandora for first blood.
Now it's all about the distance that Ogwen can create. Will he be able to catch? But who's going to get a turtle?
It's going to be Kyle!
Easy!
And here comes the full team Fatal Links. DPS is not quite high yet, but it is doing a pretty good job. Kelra might be able to clean this up and go away. And that is going to be 2 for down. Omega bites back.
Wow, what a rotation by Kelra. Bren Esports, don't think they saw that coming, that he would rotate all the way from the gold lane, but he gave up so much. Seems like that was the trade. Kelra probably thinking that, okay, maybe we can get more kills there, but already the gold shielding from the top lane turret has been maximized by Super Marco. So Omega will have to change their rotations more geared towards the top side. Bren Esports can face that, but Bren Esports can also just rotate bottom side as well and force Renjo out of lane.
Yeah, right now, Keller needs to have a good buy and sell capability on how he manages to sacrifice the lane or even go to the team fights. Because one thing that Bren also utilizes is their movement speed on how they rotate fast around the map. Because one thing also they need is also items that you mentioned.
Yeah, maximize those items because right now it's a race, right?
Yeah.
It's a race between who can get there first. It's Kelra or Super Marco because they're basically the battering rams of their teams right now. Even Ryzen doesn't really do that much damage after the endless shards.
Yeah. And I think for Bren Esports, the thing they're looking out for is when Ryzen uses his endless shards. But they found Jackdo yet again.
Oh, beautiful pickup. There's the cult altar popped up. Keep everyone in Omega alive. And that real-world manipulation damage is actually quite good from Few, despite the early stages of the game here.
Well, picking up the Impure Rage, so he won't need to go back to a base as often as he needs to. He'll always have that mana as long as he has some minions. And now Bren Esports will get the first big lead in the game by destroying the turret here of Kelra. Oh, spoke too soon. Still stands.
No, it's still...
Surprisingly enough, I thought Bren Esports would force that. Yeah.
That could have been a really fast takeout there.
Yeah.
But again, the threat of Omega being around the area just slowed down Bren Esports. They spot out Ryzen. He's not invisible yet. So they know that everyone's roaring towards that turtle pit.
Yeah, because right now, Omega, they're trying to secure like the threat that they can get from Bren Esports. And one thing to do that is holding the tower on top lane just to secure one against Super Marco. Because now it's the second turtle. Bren Esports pulls the objective, and now that's a reset.
Look, actually not yet. They hold it. They hold it right now. Ogwen's in the middle. Renzo in the back. And look at this.
Okay. Ryzen still has his endless shards.
Yep.
He can't get close
still
enough.
Has that endless shards, but will not be able to get that distance covered. Ogwen again. He's friending over and over again, and there's a perfect match to get out of the pit.
Just how they manage. Kyle Teasy just put on a leash on the turtle.
The sheer threat of an Atlas standing right in front of you. Credits to Ogun for not pulling the trigger on anything there. He played that patiently. Chaknu as well could have forced a Numenon Blast, but didn't, knowing that him casting a Numenon Blast that close to an Atlas.
That's problematic.
Yeah, that's a signal for Ogun to go, all right, I'm going to use my ultimate too. So, and I'll get it off first before you do.
Ogun's not even using the old OSX.
No.
He's just being in the middle and threatening to use it.
They're
Right
like,
there. Oh, he can use it here?
See?
I don't. He doesn't.
He's everywhere.
Ogun and Shaknu.
You want to do something?
Yeah.
I have my ultimate.
No,
He can't even get close enough.
It's like me and you guys on something, like if you want to eat this or not.
What are
Yeah,
we talking
basically.
about?
Yeah, if we're in a buffet and there's one piece of
It's happened before.
of spring roll,
Yeah, it's the typical Filipino thing of no one wanting to grab the last bite.
Yeah.
We're all too shy. It's like, hey, come on, you go grab the last bite.
No,
I'm
you
okay.
get
I'm
it.
full. Like, you get it. Yeah.
no, I'm full.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's happening right now in the two roamers of Omega.
Yeah, mid lane
And
right
Brent.
now looks super full though. Very clogged there. Oh, he gets a pull.
There's a flicker in
Force the
again.
flicker.
That's a lot of flickers being used there.
Oh, they gotta run.
Yeah, they gotta run. That Cold Altar
Uh-oh.
is used defensively. That's not a good sign. And there's the one man, he fatal links straight into Etomax's face. Oh my goodness, I bet Etomax wants to just kick Ogun right now.
Yeah. Come on, dude.
Let me play Mobile Legends, bang bang!
I just want to
Come
get
on.
one.
Just one play. Jeez Louise.
Oh man, Ogun. 2 games now. He's been massive.
2 games, right? Oh man.
That Atlas pickup.
Netomax is a big guy.
Yeah. And then right now, it's literally just like Ogun looks like he's waiting for Omega to use key abilities. The moment Bren Esports saw Omega have used so much, you're just
Yeah.
like, okay, yeah, we're gonna chase you.
Gonna chase you straight in your face.
And if an Atlas has a flicker, by the way, Ogun didn't even need to commit flicker that last time. He has it
Exactly.
here.
Whoa, a good
It's just
pull.
perfect match.
Whoa!
And there's Super Marco with the blazing duet. Chaknu's so low. BMI back straight into the turtle pit. And again, a fight on the lower right. Ogun makes it out. And it's going to be the punish straight into Renzio. Oh my goodness. But the trade on top side is at least Keller gets some gold.
Ooh.
But on the bottom side of the map, it is disaster for Omega.
Bren Esports playing Omega incredibly well right now. Ryzen takes a lot of damage.
Oh, it's a 1v3. Look at
Kyle
Kyle
TZ.
TZ. He is in trouble.
Uh-oh.
And Lecharge cleans it out. But here we go again. It's Ogun. Doesn't even use the Fatal Links. He just goes in with a frigid breath. And Etomax will fall once more.
Few with the zone out to Keller. He did even manage to land something to protect Etomax. This is one thing they're trying to solve. The problem of Brent Esports is giving so much stones in the road.
Yeah, I don't think it was it was an iceberg that the Titanic hit. I think it was Ogun's Atlas that they hit.
Yeah, in the lore, I believe Atlas is bigger than anyone.
Yeah,
I think so,
he's
too.
huge. And that's another huge play by Ogun.
Gigantic. And Ogun, again, no flicker, no anything. Gets an easy assist right there.
He's the tempo breaker right now. Omega can't get the zone and the positioning that they want. But what Omega is getting, though, is gold. Despite the Brent Esports breakthroughs that they've been getting, Omega have kept it relatively close.
Yeah.
Kelra already forced to pick the Wind of Nature as the second item after the Wind Talker. So it looks like he'll be building the Scarlet Phantom maybe next. Let's see if he'll fulfill that, or if he'll go for the Demon Hunter Sword, considering that there's a lot of tanky members of Brand Esports he has to go up against. I'm talking about Ogun and Pandora specifically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Keller's build right now, you do this if you really need to farm.
Yeah, and the going through of what Omega is going through right now, their total mindset is to get into that short defense, because on how Brent Esports has Pandora and Ogun, you need to get that gap. You need to get the defense once you're the target.
Oh man, it's gonna be another tough contest here for Omega. They can make a play, considering that they have the Cult Altar. But if they get punished here, if they lose this fight, it's gonna be massive.
Yeah, Super Marco is here. Real world manipulation. Chaknu is low, and he will be able to make it out, at least for now. Super Marco, though, very confident
wow.
with
Chaknu's
Blazing
still alive.
Duet. He
Renzo?
is still alive. Renzo, he drops in straight in the Fuse face. Few takes out Itomax. Chases on. Renzo spots him out. Will take down the Capitan.
But at the back!
But at the back, just made a run for it. And I think this should be a very easy Lord for Bren Esports.
How do they manage to seal all the corners here for Omega? Just no space for Keller here to attack, but look at that, Pandora. Oh my gosh!
A freezer grab! get like a really big finishing of Brazer's Wrath. We've been looking for it for a long time.
Wow.
It finally happened. It's such a difficult skill to activate, to be honest.
Are we getting a replay?
We need a replay of that. That was picture perfect.
Oh, it's Ogwen who I call Master Blaster, but right now it was Pandora with a Master Blaster play.
Beautiful.
Blasting Kelra with a massive Appraiser's Wrath. Pandora the Explorer found it again.
That's so anime-like, right? A big swing of a sword straight into the most important member of Omega.
Yeah, it's like it's the meme you hear it. Oh my wow, Shinneru.
Right now, we're just totally amazed at how Pandora landed.
It's so difficult because there's a cast
That
time.
sword, yeah.
Oh, man.
Talking about mastery onto this player, Bren Esports. This is gross.
Sorry, guys. And we know it's just one skill, but it's so difficult. We haven't seen it yet.
That was 60% of Kelra's health deleted in one swing.
Oh, man. Beautiful.
Ogwen,
Right now, the push is happening for Bren Esports. All lanes are pushing in. Super Marco takes out Inhibitor on top. And the fight is happening with Renzio. Cold Alter catches him, but just at the very end. Here comes the Luminon Blast. Will not hit Bren Esports.
Now it's an open window for them to take. It's the mid lane, last mid lane turret of Omega. Will they barge through the house of right now of the barangay?
Big problems here. The ship is sinking. What will Kapitan Etomats do? Shaknu is in front, but there is very, very little room to wiggle here for Omega.
Oh, there's a lot of wiggling move going on right now, but Bren Esports are hell-bent on ending the game right now.
Shaknu gets taken out. Didn't even need the Fatal Links, and I think that should be it.
Just how dominating Bren Esports is on 2 games, onto barangay. Clean execution, ladies and gentlemen, and plus a veteran move.
That was...
Talking about day 1 of this 4 days of battle until Monday.
Happy Friday, ladies and gents.